You have failed us!
Please, Master, just one more chance, I swear I'll deliver them to you, please.
Unworthy.
Worm. Garbage. I prepared for this. Aim for the head!
Why?
I heard breaking glass and thought somebody broke in.
I dropped the friggin' bottle, you idiot.
What's going on? I heard shots. Dude, are you drunk? Is that my captain?
It was an emergency.
What's going on? Did Shane finally kill himself?
Alice broke up with me a half hour ago.
I'm going back to bed.
Me too. Pathetic.
Oh, my head.
Dude, you practically drank a whole bottle of Captain. One shot usually does it for you, little buddy.
Shut it.
Lightweight.
My captain.
I know. I'll get you more. I paid Thursday.
No, I'm afraid there's only one way we can settle this. Mortal Kombat.
Oh, come on, man. I have a really bad headache and I'm still grieving.
Over Alice? She was a skank. You could do so much better.
But I loved her. Besides, we had some great times together.
Like that time the five of us stayed up all night playing Left 4 Dead? That was great.
Don't forget the time she took us all to Hershey Park for Shane's birthday.
Guys, you aren't helping.
Yeah, and remember that time when she came to the midnight release of episode 3? She was dressed like Padme.
Guys?
Alice was pretty great.
We need to take back the whole skank thing.
Yeah, she was awesome. Mind if I ask her out? Okay, Jill, we're ready.
Oh, sorry. Round 1. Fight!
Get over here!
Mortal Kombat. Really, boys? Grow up.
Hey Kim, what's up?
The new Society House has acquired an amulet that can create a permanent rift between your realm and Negative Realm. Needless to say, this would allow your doppelgangers from the Negative Realm to finally seize Diana, PA.
How did they get the amulet? Without a proper rift, they can't come to this room.
Do you even need to ask? Who is the only man who can transcend the realms freely?
Professor Mystery Stone.
Correct. It is no mystery that Professor Mystery Stone's Mystery Stone contains the Aperture Crystal.
Say that 5 times fast.
Though the Negatives don't know that, or else they kill Mystery Stone and take the crystal. After he acquired his namesake, Professor Mystery Stone tried to build a realm rift atop the Shady Oaks orphanage, the weight of which caused the building to collapse. Mystery Stone escaped from Rhodes Asylum 2 days ago, and yesterday the amulet was stolen from the Riley Street Museum. So what we need to do is theorize Mystery Stone's plan of action. But first, here's a quick instructional video that clears up all this extra dimensional stuff.
Hi there! I'm Professor John Glenn Vandermark. Today I'm going to teach you about our parallel dimension. In 1990, scientists like myself discovered that there existed a dimension that ran perfectly parallel to ours. All was peachy until they tried to make contact. Our benefactors developed a portal that allowed passage to the parallel realm via a fancy crystal they found in an asteroid. What fun! But sometimes, boys and girls, fooling around with the interdimensional space-time continuum can have grave consequences. Gary you motherfucker! When a volunteer appeared in the parallel dimension, he discovered that the other dimension was an exact copy of ours. But everyone there was pure evil. That's right, boys and girls. Somewhere in the negative dimension there exists a version of yourself who, with just the slightest provocation, would slaughter their entire family and burn down their house before hijacking a tank and driving it through the local hospital.
This was years ago, of course. Ever since the people of the negative realm learned we existed, they've been fighting over who gets to be lord of our dimension. 22 years later, only a few dozen people are still alive in the negative realm. 4 of them being your doppelgangers.
Aw, crap, we gotta get to class.
She's right. Kim, this is gonna have to wait.
But Professor Mystery Stone, dimensional rifts, the negatives.
I have to say I'm more worried about Professor Hemonides if we're late for his class.
Amen to that. Hey, see you guys after 6.
Unbelievable.
This is why I dropped out. Want to play chess?
Fine. But I get to be black this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, all I need is your patience and resources as I find the incantations to make it work.
7 hours. 7 hours is all we can spare to let you play. Leave us. Of course, my lords.
So then, I smashed this precious little sunglasses. Teach him with brainwashing me.
Hilarious.
Oh, hey, Johnny.
What's up, guys? How about treat us all to some ice cream?
So I guess that means you won at chess.
$50.
I'd forgotten the smell of grass. Personally, I prefer how it smells when it's burning.
So if you think you can just walk in here and take over our realm, it ain't that easy.
Really? And who's going to stop us? You, fuzzy little man peach?
I am.
We have cyborgs here?
Be silent. Shields up. Get back to the border. This isn't the end. Diana PA will be mine.
That was a pathetic performance. I'm putting the 4 of you on a combat training regimen.
Again?
What were we supposed to do against lightning?
Never mind, we'll do it. What about that ice cream?
Yeah!
Ow, what was that for? That was being a dick in another dimension.
Yeah, what was up with your hair?
The aperture crystal. The crystal. If they knew, they'd kill him and take it. And then they could travel back and forth at will. Back and forth. At will. The crystal. The crystal. The crystal.
We may have tasted our first defeat at the hands of our enemies, but the true war for Diana PA has only begun!